Good afternoon, my name is Sergeant First Class Babbitt and this is Sergeant First Class King. Today, Sergeant First Class King is going to demonstrate how to properly inspect and place and attempt to fire an M18A1 Claymore mine in 8 minutes. All performance measures need to be completed in sequence. First, the Ranger will conduct an inventory of the M18A1 Claymore mine. Ensure the safety pin is in the M18A1 initiator. He conducts his inspection. He ensures that he's got both of the shipping plugs, or at least one shipping plug, on his M18A1 Claymore mine. He inspects to ensure that his spool is rolled properly. Okay, ensure he has all his components and places them back into the bag. Once he is satisfied that he has all the components of the M18A1 Claymore mine, he will then tactically move to the emplacement site. He will tactically move utilizing either the high crawl or the low crawl. Once the Ranger has reached the emplacement site, they will put their weapon next to them, making sure that it does not exceed arm's distance length away from them. Then they will remove the M18A1 Claymore mine from the bandolier. Then they will spread each pair of legs approximately 45 degrees. One leg should protrude to the front and one leg should protrude to the rear. Ensure the face of the munition is marked front towards enemy and the arrows on the top point toward the enemy. Next, press the legs approximately 1/3 of the way into the ground. When the legs can't be pressed into the ground, legs should be spread as far as they will go, about 180 degrees, so that the legs are to the front and rear of the mine and it will not tip over. Next, you will go into arming. Aim the Claymore mine within 1 meter of the target. Remove the blasting cap from the spool's cavity. Unwind approximately 1 meter or 3 feet of shock tube. Operator ensures shock tube does not become tangled if kinked. Can use center of chest and full arm length to measure 1 meter of shock tube. Now, fold the shock tube and tie a non-slip knot to create a loop with the large enough circumference to go around the chosen stake. Unscrew and invert the shipping plug primer adapter nearest to the stake. Slide the slotted end of the shipping plug priming adapter onto the shock tube between the crimped connections and the blasting cap. Pull the shock tube through the shipping plug priming adapter until the top of the blasting cap is firmly seated in the shipping plug priming adapter. Insert the blasting cap and screw the adapter clockwise into the detonator well. Re-aim the munition to ensure that the point of aim has not changed. Unwind the remaining of the shock tube while tactically moving to the firing position. Once back at the firing position, ensure that you get behind your sandbag for cover, and then you will secure the shock tube at the stake at the firing position. Next, you will begin your firing sequence. First, you will seek cover. Remove the initiator from the spool. Remove the safety pin on the igniter and place it into the bandolier for later use. Alert friendly personnel by announcing announcing Claymore twice.
Claymore, Claymore!
Fire the Claymore by inserting a finger into the pull ring on the M81 igniter and pull. Rangers, at this point, your 8 minutes will stop, and you will go into your next sequence of events, which will be recovering the M18A1 Claymore mine. All right, now Sergeant First Class King is going to properly demonstrate how to recover the M18 Claymore mine. You will have 5 minutes to conduct these performance measures. Step 1, reinsert the M81 safety pin into the M81 initiator and then secure it in place by bending it. Secure the initiator to the shock tube assembly. Remove the shock tube from the stake at the firing position. Wrap the shock tube around the spool while moving towards the emplaced munition. Again, moving tactically while you do this. Once you're back at the emplacement site, you're going to lay the spool down by the stake at the emplacement site. You're going to remove the shipping plug priming adapter from the detonator well. Remove the blasting cap and shock tube from shipping plug priming adapter. Place the blasting cap inside the shock tube assembly. Screw plug end of shipping plug priming adapter back into the detonator well. Remove munition from the emplacement site and fold in the legs. Place the munition into the bandolier. Remove the shock tube from the stake at the emplacement site. Wrap the remaining shock tube onto the spool and secure the blasting cap. Place the spool of shock tube into the bandolier. Secure your weapon and pull security. All of these performance measures need to be completed within 5 minutes.